Hi, you guys. So, we have been living in this motorhome for 3 weeks now, and we have encountered something new and interesting every single solitary day since we moved in. Turn around and get out of the sun. It's a beautiful day here in New York. We're about 20 miles away from Albany in a city called Glenville, and we live in the trailer park. We live in the motorhome in a RV campground. Anyway, so some of the things that happened when we first moved in. Night number one, 3 o'clock in the morning, a siren alarm starts sounding from someplace. It's not the carbon monoxide detector. It's not the smoke detector. Lo and behold, there is a third detector. It's called an LP gas detector. Out of the blue, this thing is alarming, and we can't get it to shut off. And so, of course, after we went to work the next day, because we both had to work, after we went to work the next day, we called, I want to say we called the motorhome guy. We found a guy, a mobile motorhome RV mechanic, and thank God for him because we've had more problems. So anyway, he told us how to disconnect the alarm and told us that that alarm was probably every bit of 14 years old and we just needed to replace it. So we did that. The next thing that happened was we discovered that the refrigerator didn't work. So all the food that we had in coolers, of course, went bad. And the mobile guy came out and told us we had to replace this and replace this and replace this and replace this. Fortunately, we have a home warranty, which is a lot like the one you would get for your house, where when shit goes awry with like your appliances, your heating and cooling and stuff, the home warranty people will pay for it, thank God, because all of these miscellaneous things that he said we needed to repair came to $900. So thank God for the home warranty. And then the next thing that happened to us was we fill up our gray water tank and black water tank in record speed because for the first week and a half we were here, we were not in what they call full hookup. So we had water and we had electric, but we didn't have sewage. So we had to pay the guy to come and pump out these tanks, which the only way we knew, because the sensors go bad on these things really fast. Like these sensors have probably been bad since like 2007. So the only way we knew the gray tank was full was because it was overflowing into the shower. And even though it's supposed to be just soapy water, and why would soapy water stink to high hell? I don't know. But it stinks to high hell. And when you consider you're washing dishes and there's like food particles and all that kind of shit, so it stinks to high hell. Anyway, the way we knew our black water tank was full was because it wouldn't freaking flush. So here we are on a Friday afternoon with a backed up shower and a not flushing toilet, and the pump guy only does he only comes and does it Monday through Friday, so it would have been the whole weekend. However, the very, very, very patient people here at this trailer park were kind enough to move us into a full hookup spot earlier than we were supposed to. They kind of made one available for us, which was absolutely amazing. And yes, I did send them, we sent them, what do you call it? Edible arrangement, I think it's called. Anyway, and then, so as if that's not enough to have gone wrong, let's see. Oh, so one day, David comes home from work and he's like, oh my God, I think there's something wrong with the sewage system. It smells terrible in here. It smells like dead bodies, yada yada yada. Did you drain the tanks? Yes. Did you flush the tanks? Yes. Did you look to see if there was something that had gotten in and died? in the bedroom. He's like, it doesn't smell in the bathroom, it only smells in the bedroom. And of course I'm at work, so, and I'm not home for like 5 hours later. So he had 5 hours to fix this shit, you know what I mean? And so anyway, 4 hours later, he's like, it still smells terrible in here, I don't know what's going on. So I get home, and indeed, it smells like rotten freaking eggs. And so here it is at 8:30 at night, and he's outside with a flashlight trying to figure out the source of the smell. And he starts to open the cabinets. There's like, you call it a basement, I guess, the cabinets underneath the motorhome. And he hears a sound. And he gets closer and he smells what this smell is. So the batteries, there's 2 batteries. They're like golf cart batteries. They're called Coach batteries. There's 2 batteries and they are freaking boiling. So of course I consult Dr. Google, because what do you do when you have boiling batteries that smell like rotten eggs? And come to find out, the smell is actually a deadly gas that was being emitted from these overheating batteries. Oh my God. Okay, so pull the batteries out and do some research and determine that we were supposed to service these things at least once a month. You're supposed to like fill them with water or some shit. And of course we didn't do that. So so we take them out and we pop them in the trunk of the car, and we're like, we'll take them up to the Walmarts or whatever and have them tested. And if we need to replace them because we burnt them up, then we'll replace them then. So yeah, we didn't die or blow up from this highly flammable, deadly, toxic gas that had been bubbling in the motorhome all day. However, in the morning, when it was all of, I don't know, 52 degrees in there, we went to turn on the heat. And guess what is the only item that runs off these Coach batteries? The heat. So there's no freaking heat. Ugh. Anyway, what else? I think that might be close to it. But it seems like about every 3 days we learn something else about about living in a motorhome. You know, we did a lot of internet research, and they told us, not they told us, but what we saw was a lot of people saying, expect the unexpected, make sure you have a good savings fund, because it seems like every day something else goes wrong. And they were absolutely correct. But anyway, we are loving it so far, even though it's been one thing after another. We love where we are. It's camping every day. It's absolutely beautiful. It's fall, my favorite, absolute favorite season. And that's that. We have about 2 weeks and we start our journey across the country, because we're going to do 3 months in Arizona, and we'll see how it goes. Have a great day. Bye.